Hey y'all, should you throw your dog away just because it doesn't have a good pedigree? Of course not. But the main thing we need to look at a pedigree is it proves what your dog's parents have done in the past. And this would be a precursor to what your dog might do in the future. If you have any behavior issues, if your dog has a behavior issue and both parents were show champions, then something's probably wrong, because both dogs were show champions. That means they had to kind of have some type of obedience in a show ring. And so that would be proof of maybe their stability, also their mental stability. So let's look at some of these pedigrees and go through and learn how to read these and kind of get us some information on how to pick a puppy using pedigrees. Hey, let's look at this pedigree real quick. You can tell this one's color coded. The ones in red are telling you they have some type of title. The problem with this pedigree, to me, if you're looking for a house dog, is these are all field champions. That means that they have been a hunting dog who has a lot of drive to hunt. So then you're going to put this dog inside a house. Probably not the best thing if you'll look here. Also, as we go back through the pedigree, we see a lot of blue, a little bit of red. So it's telling me that a lot of these dogs don't have a championship. Doesn't mean they're not good dogs. We just don't know anything about them, being they don't have any type of titles. And that's kind of what we're looking for, maybe if we're looking for a puppy. Again, look at this. You can see field champion, FC, amateur field champion, AFC, those type of things. Now let's look at this pedigree here. You see it has CH, that means a show champion. DC means dual champion, means they were field and show. If you're looking for an inside dog, these might be the titles you're looking for. Also, when you can see here, Sovereign's classical code has JH at the end, that means they're a junior hunter. You also have titles at the end of the dog's name, so those are things to look for also. This one here has a bunch of CHs in the front, so these are show championship dogs. Again, doesn't mean this dog's going to be the greatest dog, but we have no titles. We know nothing about the dog. So if we're looking at pedigrees and we're wanting to buy a dog here, we can tell this dog has a lot of CHs in front of its name, so show champion. One thing to notice in this pedigree, as we get back to the parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, probably doesn't do you any good once you're back 4 or 5 generations. So that's something to look for too. In a lot of these pedigrees also, if you'll look here, it says OFA, and it's telling you that it's testing done by the Orthopedic Foundation of Animals, and it gives you a grade. OFA 27 months was good. That's something to look for. At this pedigree again, we're looking, has a lot of CHs, a lot of champions. This might be a great dog as a pet, or if you want to show a dog. As you can tell, a lot of those have CHs. A lot of times this tells you the dog has some type of obedience, also has its mental capacity together because it's had to participate in the show ring and act a certain way. Just because they have show titles or field championships doesn't mean anything, but at least gives you some proof or history of the dog in the past. To finish up talking about pedigrees and what to look for, again, a pedigree gives you a history of the dog. If you see no championships, no titles, anything on your dog for 2 or 3 generations, and maybe there's only 1 or 2 in the pedigree, probably there's a lot better dogs out there to choose from. So don't limit yourself. This shows what the dog has done in the past. This tells you the bloodline. It can also give you health information for your dog in the future. So make sure you're looking at pedigrees. Ask for pedigrees when you're looking to buy a puppy. Also, ask for health testing. In closing, what you're looking for is a dog that's going to fit your home, fit your family. A dog with a show championship might be the best bet if you're looking just for a pet. So a field championship might not be your best choice. So make sure you're just looking and asking a lot of questions from the breeders and ask for all this information to be shared. If they don't want to share, that should be a red flag. Thank you.